Imagine this. You're deep in the caverns of Minecraft, the echo of your pickaxe reverberating around you. Suddenly, a zombie springs from the shadows. Heart pounding, you're cornered, with nothing but your trusty pickaxe between you and the gruesome undead creature. With a daring swing, you send it reeling back, buying just enough time to make your escape. You barely make it out, the growl of the zombie echoing in your ears. But how did we get here? Let's rewind. Now, survival in Minecraft isn't just about fighting off zombies. It's about resourcefulness, strategy, and planning. It's about learning to use the world around you to your advantage. Let's dive into the basics of survival in this pixelated universe. First things first, gathering resources. Whether it's chopping down trees for wood, mining for precious ores, or foraging for edible plants, resource collection is the foundation of survival. Without resources, there's no way to craft tools, build shelters, or create weapons. It's a good idea to start with the basics: wood, stone, and food. These will keep you alive and help you establish a base. Speaking of bases, let's talk about shelters. In Minecraft, when the sun goes down, the monsters come out. This means you need a safe place to rest your blocky head. Building a shelter is not just about protection from the elements and the creatures that lurk in the dark, but it's also a place to store your hard-earned resources and to spawn if you meet an untimely end. Now, let's talk about sustenance. In Minecraft, you have a health bar and a hunger bar. The health bar represents your life. If it drops to 0, you'll respawn back at your base. The hunger bar, on the other hand, shows how much energy you have. If it drops too low, you won't be able to sprint and your health will slowly start to decrease. To keep these bars full, you need to find food. This can range from apples falling from trees, to hunting animals, to farming your own crops. Survival in Minecraft is a delicate balance. It's about knowing when to fight, when to run, when to eat, and when to rest. It's about using your resources wisely and creating a safe space in a world filled with danger. It's about strategy, planning, and a bit of luck. But most importantly, it's about having fun and letting your creativity shine. Remember, the key to survival is preparation. Stay resourceful, stay alert, and most importantly, stay alive. Good luck and happy crafting. So, where do we start? Well, with nothing but our bare hands, we start by punching a tree. Yes, you heard it right. In the world of Minecraft, trees are our first resource. We punch them to gather wood. Why? Because wood is the building block of our survival. We use it to create planks, and from these planks we make a crafting table. This crafting table, my friends, is our gateway to a world of possibilities. Now let's talk about crafting. Crafting is the art of turning raw materials into useful items. Picture it like this. You've got your wood, you've made your crafting table, and now you're standing in front of it with a world of options. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before we can build a castle or craft an arsenal, we need some basic tools. Our first tool will be a wooden pickaxe. It's simple, but it gets the job done. We'll use it to mine stone, which is our next essential resource. Stone is stronger than wood and will allow us to create sturdier tools. With a stone pickaxe in hand, we can mine iron, and with iron, we can create even stronger tools and weapons. The process is simple. Punch a tree, gather wood, make a crafting table, create a pickaxe, mine stone, upgrade your pickaxe, mine more stone, find iron, upgrade again, and so on. It's a cycle of continuous upgrading and improving. So you may be wondering, why all this gathering? Why all this crafting? Well, the answer is survival. In Minecraft, the world is full of challenges and dangers. Without the right tools and resources, we won't last long. Gathering resources and crafting tools are the first steps in our journey. They set the foundation for everything else we'll do. Whether we're building an epic castle, farming for food, or defending against the creatures of the night, it all starts with a tree and a crafting table. With these tools, we're ready to take on the world. Nighttime is dangerous in Minecraft, so we'll need a place to hide from the monsters. When the moon rises and the stars twinkle in the Minecraft sky, it's time to seek shelter. The night brings danger, with creepers, zombies, and other mobs lurking in the shadows. But fear not, for the art of building a secure dwelling is simpler than you might think. First, let's use the resources we've gathered. Remember those blocks of wood and cobblestone? It's time to put them to use. We'll start with a basic structure, nothing too fancy. Think of a 5 by 5 square for the base. This gives us enough room to move around and store our items, but it's also small enough to be built quickly. Place the blocks on the ground, laying them out to form the walls of your shelter. 4 blocks high should do the trick. Now let's leave a space for the door. You don't want to be trapped in your own house, do you? Next, it's time for the roof. A flat roof is the quickest to build, but if you have some extra time and resources, feel free to add some style with a pitched roof. Your creativity is your only limit in Minecraft. But wait, it's dark inside, isn't it? We need some light to keep the monsters at bay. That's where torches come in. You can place them on the walls to light up your shelter. Finally, let's not forget the door. Craft one using 6 wooden planks and place it in the space you left earlier. Now, you have a secure shelter, a place to rest, craft, and hide from the night's dangers. Remember, your first shelter doesn't have to be a grand castle. It's about survival, not luxury. As you gather more resources and gain more skills, you can expand and improve your home. It's not a 5-star hotel, but it's safe, and that's what matters. After all, in the world of Minecraft, safety is the true luxury. Now let's prepare for the next part of our journey, food and farming. Staying alive isn't just about having a roof over our heads. We also need something to fill our bellies. And in the world of Minecraft, the food hunt can be just as thrilling as fending off a creeper. The first step in our culinary journey is to find food. Minecraft offers a smorgasbord of options here. You can hunt animals like pigs, cows, chickens, or fish in the seas for a quick bite. But remember, raw meat isn't the healthiest option. It can poison you, so it's best to cook it first. Just pop it in a furnace with some fuel, and voila, you've got yourself a hearty meal. But hunting every time you're hungry can be a bit of a drag, right? That's where farming comes in. Farming in Minecraft is a more sustainable way to keep your hunger bar full. And it's not just about growing wheat for bread, although that's a good start. There are lots of things you can farm, from carrots and potatoes to beetroot and melons. Start by tilling the ground with a hoe, then plant your seeds and wait. It might take a while, but patience is key. And don't forget to irrigate your crops with water. You can speed up the process with some bone meal if you're in a rush. Now, what if you're more of a carnivore? Well, you can farm animals too. Breeding animals is a great way to have a steady supply of meat. All you need is to feed 2 animals of the same type their favorite food, and they'll produce offspring. And let's not forget about mushrooms. You can farm those too, and they can be used to make soup. Just remember, they need a dark place to grow. In the end, food and farming in Minecraft is about balance. You need to balance your time between hunting, farming, and other survival tasks. And remember, always have some food on hand because you never know when you might need it. With a steady food source, we're one step closer to surviving. Remember that zombie from earlier? Let's talk about how to deal with those. Now, in the world of Minecraft, it's not all about building and exploring. Sometimes you've got to fight to survive. And that's where the art of defense comes into play. First off, you'll need to craft some weapons. A sword is your classic choice, reliable and easy to use. But don't forget about the bow and arrow for those distant threats. Crafting a weapon is simple. All you need is the right materials and a crafting table. For instance, to craft a wooden sword, you just need 1 stick and 2 planks. Next, armor. Your best friend when it comes to damage reduction. From leather to diamond, there's a range of armors you can craft to suit your needs. But remember, the stronger the armor, the more resources you'll need. But it's not just about the gear. The basics of combat are crucial. You've got to know when to charge in and when to retreat. Timing is key when it comes to landing hits and avoiding damage. Remember, each weapon has its own swing speed and range, so practice makes perfect. Don't forget to use the terrain to your advantage. High ground can give you an edge in a fight, and a well-placed block can be a lifesaver. And of course, always keep an eye on your health and hunger bars. With the right gear and skills, no monster can stand in our way. And there you have it, the basics of Minecraft survival. We've journeyed through close encounters, nailed the survival basics, gathered our resources, built a sturdy shelter, and mastered food and farming. We've even delved into the art of defense, ensuring you're prepared for any surprises. It's been quite the adventure, hasn't it? With these skills, you're ready to face anything that Minecraft throws at you. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.